Here's a look at what we're working on for Newsbeat. First on Newsbeat, Texas skies open up with this incredible light show. Who caught it on camera and wait until you see the damage it caused?
Haters keep on hating on Taylor Swift. Why the superstar is being sued for $42 million.
Plus, why Speaker Paul Ryan will not work with President Barack Obama on one hot topic. Newsbeat starts right now. Good morning, and thank you for joining us today. I'm Jaleesa Ambrose.
And I'm Casey Hens. Today is November 3rd. Breaking news this morning.
The Chicago Tribune is reporting an apparent suicide attempt is the cause of Blue Line train suspension. Breaking news, you can see commuters here are waiting for alternative routes. Shuttle buses are in place between the Damon and UIC stops until further notice. CTA officials say the incident happened. Crews are working to restore Blue Line service through downtown as quickly as possible. Now to our other top story. The black cloud over the Chicago Blackhawks appears to have risen.
Multiple sources tell the Buffalo News that Patrick Kane will not likely face sexual assault charges. Some advocates worry the fallout.
I'm confident that once all of the facts are brought to light, I will be absolved of having done nothing wrong.
Despite the case coming to a close, for some in the community this is still a delicate situation, further driving home the assumption that the power of some athletes are above the law.
I mean, use that more of a teaching tool to tell them, it's very serious no matter if you're an athlete or, a celebrity or whatever the case may be, it's still something that is not right.
The local mom used the allegations as a lesson for her young son who idolizes the Blackhawks All-Star.
I don't know if I'll ever really view myself as a role model, to be honest with you.
Kane, the three-time Stanley Cup champion, was under investigation for an alleged sexual assault. With this coming to a close, advocates worry about the level of scrutiny endured by accusers in these type of cases.
We have a culture of victim blaming. The way that victims are treated in this society is a whole nother thing that they're facing.
This expert believes that no matter the outcome, this case might have a chilling effect.
Celebrities are really put on a pedestal and have a completely different, guidebook to life of what is right and wrong, and we've created that for them.
Developing today, Buffalo News reports the accuser in the case no longer wants to cooperate, stating the investigation has caused her and her family tremendous stress.
From the ice to the baseball field now. If you couldn't get enough of the Cubs' historic season, you can now have a piece of it for your home. Today, you can head over to Wrigley Field to pick up a piece of grass from the field. The Cubs officials will give away 18 by 18-inch pieces of grass. It will be on a first-come, first-served basis. To get a piece of history, fans should head to the Knothole Gate on North Sheffield Avenue, just north of West Addison Street. Exciting news for Columbia students registering for classes.
Things should go a bit smoother and quicker. Our Michael Esparza is live with more on the story. Michael?
Spring semester is right around the corner, which means for some students, as early as next week, they'll begin to register. This time, it might be a little bit easier not having to do faculty clearance. The change comes after faculty noticed students are not taking advantage of advising services. The provost says he's looking for ways to make registration easier for students. However, staff still encourages seeing an advisor. We took to Columbia streets to see how students are reacting to the view change.
So not having to have this hole anymore and finding someone who I have like a walk-in hours with is just big stress relief, so I can just sign up for my classes being a senior and get it done with.
And it's just really annoying, especially being a senior, wanting to sign up for classes but not being able to because you have this pesky little hold on your account.
Having the hold on your account takes away from the registration process, and it also takes away from you getting the classes that you really need to meet your graduation goals.
Overall, I got a pretty good reaction from students about the new change. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Michael. Well, a new policy requiring Chicago police officers to cover up their tattoos isn't sitting too pretty. A federal judge tossed a lawsuit challenging the new policy. 3 Chicago police officers filed the lawsuit in July. They say covering their tattoos violates their freedom of expression. The judge gave his ruling last Tuesday, saying the city's goal of having a professional-looking police force trumps the officers' need to express themselves on duty.
Great news for potential Chicago cops. The force will be accepting applications for the first time since 2013. Mayor Emanuel, Chicago Police Superintendent Gary McCarthy announced yesterday they are looking to increase diversity. The department will accept applications through December 16th. A written exam will be administered in February. The starting salary would be $47,000 a year with the benefits package that covers the entire family. After 18 months on the job, that salary increases to $72,000 per year. McCarthy says Chicago public school graduates and the military will be given priority treatment.
Mayor Rahm Emanuel's 2016 spending plan is approved, and it isn't pretty for your pockets. The new budget is a total of $7.8 billion. Changes from the plan include a raise in property taxes by over $500 million in 2019. It also creates a $9.50 monthly garbage collection fee. There is also a 15% increase on taxi fares, and riding sharing fees will go up by 22 cents. In his first term, Emanuel cut the city's deficit in half. He says he thinks he can eliminate it altogether. But some aldermen say the city could have cut more before cutting into pockets.